24 hours later, on 20th of March, we are overachieving, overperforming. BTT has gone to the moon. Well, on a 1 hour time frame at least. So remember, I was talking about a massive bull run following the Asian session. Well, that materialized. The European session was a bit hesitating, but then the American session delivered, and then the following second Asian session went to the roof, went absolutely to the roof. I woke up again, believe it or not. My gut feeling told me wake up. So I woke up here. I woke up at 3 a.m. I saw that my target was basically overachieved my target by far. That red candle developed, and you can see how overextended the trend is. So I've closed my position here. I made 3x. I made 3x on what I've put initially, and I did put all my money basically. There's been a retracement now. That's mainly take profits here. I wouldn't be surprised if that goes all the way down here or consolidates here. We are exactly where we expect to be, 0.003. It was perceived as unrealistic, but now now it's reality. And excuse me. From here on, for those that are willing to hold, just hold, guys. You can add more here now, or wait for a little bit more retracement and add more, because we're going up. We're going up. This tool is gaining popularity, so this pair BitTorrent is gaining popularity. We might spend some time here now in this area, another 10-15 days. You never know. It depends how Bitcoin moves at the moment. Bitcoin's been parked for a few days. Smart money might move to Bitcoin and then come back. So I might see something like a range in here and then go to the next level. I've closed because it's the end of the tax year, and I have my target for the month achieved. So I've made more money than last month, significantly more money than last month, and I'm happy. I'm really happy. I wish everyone have made or are making profits at the moment. I hope you benefit from those videos. If not, then I will keep you posted and updated on my next trade. For those that think, well, it might be prematurely, well, it might be actually. It might be prematurely taking profits, but I've said that I'll close my profits here, and actually I've closed them higher. So I think you should stick to your strategy. You have to have clear strategy on where you're going, and obviously if you put a lot of money in, such a movement is sufficient. Such a movement of how much is that? 100% is sufficient. I had a leverage of about 30%. So yeah, it's been great. It's been absolutely lovely. There is more to see, more to come. Absolutely, there is no doubt about it. Look at the percentages here. The perpetuals massive. This might even go even higher now. We might go even at point break through the previous high and then go well into overextension to half a cent. But keep in mind, this cycle of 8.6 days here, this gap is towards its end. So this is solid uptrend. Even with a retracement up to here, this will be uptrend start to end, and then the next cycle might be ranging. It's good to have, if you trade on the same principle where you use 8.6 days, then it's good to have bottom and top achieved. And if that's the bottom for this cycle, then hats off, well done. I'll wait for the next cycle to see how it goes, which is in a few days time, couple of days time. um, I wouldn't be surprised again if that ranges here, and for those that are holding up, get more, definitely buy more, um, because if you haven't put enough money, then you won't see really big profits coming back to you. uh, I think I can wrap it up here. uh, Month's done. I don't have to do any work, even though I have a full-time job. It's hard to go back to your normal job when you make times your salary, um, even when your salary is decent. But that's what I call proper trading. You need to have balance in life and really be happy. I need to celebrate that. I will go skydiving in 9 days when the economy reopens. Um, I'll go skydive for a few days. And for those that are taking profits here, spend your profits or a part of it. Buy something nice that will make you happy, and you'll be able to tell that you've benefited from it. And yeah, on 1 hour time frame, it's questionable. It might go up. I wouldn't be surprised. There is nothing wrong with going up. Um, on a daily chart, we have something similar. We have those tails developing. So basically, this tail, it's very similar to that tail here. So even though we can see another high, it might potentially come back up and then gradually increase. So we might see on a daily time frame on chart, we might see exact copy of this. I'll just make that for you because that's realistic. So from this candle to this candle, so we can have, oops, pardon. So we can have, let me just grab the trend, right? So we can have something like that. Okay, that's absolute, that's full, that's a realistic projection, because usually history repeats itself. If there is something like that with a defined top, which is probably this top, then I wouldn't be surprised having that range here for another 10-15 days maybe. It might be more condensed because I've mentioned before cycles are speeding up, so this cycle might take half the time we have. So we have 1-2 uptrend cycles like here, 1-2. So that's because two cycles here have taken place already, one here, one here. I wouldn't be surprised to see one, at least one of retracement, which is exactly what happens here. If you see second cycle of uptrend, and then we have another of downtrend, and then we carry on uptrend. So in April, after the beginning of the new tax year on 7th of April, if we have a formed bottom here, then yeah, I'll buy a lot here, and then I'll be looking at another decent return, and from here on things might get exponential and parabolic, and it's a weird place. The market, the crypto market is a weird place. It's not linear, so it might just skyrocket up high. Depends on you guys. Depends on how much money you put. This movement here, today's movement, or let's say yesterday's movement, 164 billion. Let's make the maths. Let's do the maths right, because last time I didn't make it right. 164 billion has 9 zeros, right? So this is 9 zeros times average price of 0.003. So we have $500 million tether traded here, and a little bit less than that here. So we have a trillion, a million, I have $1 billion traded in those 2 days. So to see another run here, we need billions again. So it becomes more and more difficult to see those runs, because they require more money, but also the requirement, the higher money requirement draws in wealthier people and sometimes institutions and companies. So um, money attracts money basically, and we can see that this forecast is still valid. We're still on track with what's happening. If there's a retracement, so be it. It's a good opportunity to add money, to add to your position. If not, for those that taking profit here or planning to take profit now, that's still a decent run. Keep in mind you don't always get tops and bottoms. That's only it's a flow of your thinking that you can get that, and you can only get that on the past in the past on a chart that's printed already. That's not realistic. So you have to be present and you have to think clearly and don't get overwhelmed. These swings to the up and down sides are normal. Have a great weekend, everyone. I will wrap it up here. You might hear more about BTT from me soon, or if not, my next trade will be this coin, Win or Wink, because it's twice. It has 1 decimal more than BTT, so it has more potential, and it's been performing well, 25%. So this will be my next trade. When I enter that trade, I will post a video regarding Wink, and if you like, you can follow that trade. It's not financial advice, but it's worth giving it a go, right? I wish you a great weekend. I'll probably not go back to sleep because I'm overexcited with my profits. I'll just go for a walk in the dark. That's it, probably. Yeah. Take care, guys. Cheers. Bye.